Welcome again, community. It's October, it's spooky season, so here's a list of games that your kids can play. Enjoy. Now to a fan that needs no introduction for this spooky season, it's Addams Family. This is Addams Family Mansion Mayhem. It is a family-friendly 3D party game. You've got to claim your mansion back by the ghouls and ghosts. It is split screen co-op, so you can play with your family and friends. I think up to 4 players it is. It's developed by PHL Collective and published by Outright Games Limited. If you're looking for a fun, family-friendly game to play all together, have some laughs, have some jokes, then Addams Family may be the game for you.
This day is becoming most wonderfully disruptive. The Addams Family, Mansion Mayhem, the game. It's family game night. Dig up the mansion's secrets. The Addams Family, Mansion Mayhem, the game.
The next name needs no introduction. It's Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. It's by Capcom. It's a side-scrolling platformer where you are a knight and you have to battle the forces of darkness while trying to rescue your girlfriend, or your princess, should I say. It's an awesome game. Came out back in the day in the arcade, Super Nintendo, Genesis, Mega Drive, whatever you want to call it. It's a wicked game. If you're up for a spooky platform for this season, this may be the game for you. This is Halloween Forever, a small indie game made by Imaginary Monsters, published by Poppy's World. It is a side-scroller. You play as a pumpkin man, fighting the occult and trying to find out why things are so creepy. And your weapon of choice is candy corn. That's right. You fire candy corn at the bad guys. It's a small little platformer. It's a cheap price as well. Something you may want to pick up if you like something like Mario. This will probably be something for you, especially in the spooky season.
Something spooky is coming to the Nintendo Switch. Halloween Forever! Coming to Nintendo Switch this winter.
Next up is a game called Hello Neighbor, developed by Dynamic Pixel and published by tinyBuild. It is a first-person stealth game. You move into a new street, and across the road your neighbor is a little bit dodgy, a little bit shifty. You got to break into his house and find out what's going on. It's an awesome game. It's fun. Your kids will definitely like it. A lot of jump scares, a lot of restarting from the beginning, unfortunately. A lot of puzzles in it too. Definitely a long game as well, and I think your kids will enjoy it. And if they like the game or they want to know more, there's a YouTube series as well, animated series, which you can watch with it. So maybe you guys can sit down together and watch it together. Who knows? Next up, we had another game by Capcom, Ghost Trick's Phantom Detective. If your kids are into adventure games, murder mystery puzzle games, then this is probably one for you. It came out back in the day on the DS, and they finally ported it to PC and all other platforms. If your kids aren't looking for something really spooky and scary, maybe something to test their minds, then Ghost Trick Phantom Detective is probably the one for them. Next up, we have Subnautica. This is a open world survival game in the open waters. You crash land, and you got to survive. It's open sandbox, made by Unknown Worlds Entertainment. Came out back in 2018. If you've played the game before, you'll know that it's not scary. There's a lot of things in it that make you jump scare, make you oh no, but actually the game itself isn't scary. So if your kids like underwater, different things like that, then this might definitely be one to pick up. It's enjoyable, it's fun, and if they complete the whole game, then there's also DLC called Zero Below. So yeah, if you want some horror-themed water action, this is probably the game for you.
This PDA has rebooted with one directive: to keep you alive. Scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Exploration is conducted at your own risk. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy. Explore, study, catalog new species, secure food and energy, and gather data on unusual phenomena.
shouldn't have gone so deep.
This is Zombie At My Neighbors and Ghoul Patrol. This was another retro game back in the day on the SNES and Mega Drive that they've brought back, revamped. It is a top-down shooter. You gotta destroy the zombies and all the other creepy cult ghouls and ghosts that you find. You gotta find the keys and gotta get out alive. It's a 2-player co-op as well, on one screen, which is kind of fun. So if your kids are into something a little more action-oriented, then this may be the one for you. It's fun, it's cool, there's power-ups. Definitely give it a go.
I really enjoyed making it. I hope that people enjoy playing it still.
This game is perfect for Halloween, or this series, should I say. It's Costume Quest. It's an adventure RPG game set in Halloween, or on Halloween, should I say. It's wicked, it's fun, there's comedy, there's humor. It's turn-based. There's part one and part two. They did amazing. It's developed by Double Fine and Tim Schafer. If you're up for an RPG Halloween-themed game in the spooky season, this is definitely the series to pick up. 1 and 2. They are amazing. They're awesome. Definitely sure you'll love them.
From the imagination of Double Fine Productions comes Costume Quest, an epic Halloween adventure. Explore creepy locations, crawling with monsters as you recruit your own pack of costumed heroes. Collect and swap a wicked array of Halloween costumes with built-in combat powers. Battle horrible monsters and their menacing minions. Costume Quest, available on Xbox Live Arcade.
If you've been looking for a first-person shooter to play with your kids, then this next game, Stuffed, may be the game for you. If you enjoy the Holdout style games, You've got to defend yourself, destroy everything that comes towards you in waves and waves. Then Stuffed is definitely the game for you. You can play it with 4 players. You'll each need a separate copy, unfortunately. No split screen. But if you enjoyed the style of like Call of Duty Zombies games, those type of games, then Stuffed is definitely one that you can play with your kids. It's awesome, it's fun, you get to upgrade your guns, get to get new power-ups. You got to defend your owner from the forces of nightmares and darkness every time they go to bed at nighttime. It's fun, it's awesome. If it's a shooter you're looking for to play with your kids, then this is going to be the game for you. It was developed by Waving Bear Studios and published by thegamepublisher.com. They're only a small team, I think like 10 people, if that, maybe even less. So the updates are slow, but the game is awesome. And it's, definitely something, if you're looking for a shooter, this is probably the game to play. Next game is a game called Ravenlock. It's a action RPG game, third person, where you're pulled into this fantastical, scary world. We have to fight off curses and fight the Caterpillar Queen to find out what's going on. It's really cool. If you're into games kind of like a little bit like Zelda, third-person action games, then this is probably something that your kids may want to enjoy and play. You've got a sword, got a shield, you've got power-ups, you upgrade your skills, and it's a wicked time. It's pretty fun, it's pretty cool. It's something that you could definitely get your kids to play in this spooky season. Now, if you're a father like me and you've got girls that like anime, then maybe this next game is definitely up their alley. Kwayu Dethu Desu is it's a beat 'em up hack and slash casual game. You play as a pop idol trying to get rid of rabid fans that keep jumping on stage. It's fun, it's quirky, it's a very cheap price. It's worth the money. Jump in, have some fun. If your girls like anime, even if any of your kids like anime, they may enjoy this game. Made by Pippin Games, published by Top Hat Studios. Awesome little game. Definitely check it out. This is a series I'm probably heard of, Plants vs. Zombies. The first game is an awesome tower defense game. You're going to build up your plants and make sure the zombies don't get your owner. It is an awesome game, it's fun. Kids will definitely love it. You could sit there and chill on the couch if you want to play it on your phone, maybe on your console, PC, wherever. Plants vs. Zombie 1 is available everywhere. But maybe you want something a little bit more action-oriented, something a little bit more in your face. Then the Plants vs. Zombie Garden Warfare series is probably the best one to get. Or there's also Plants vs. Zombie Battle for Neighborville. Those are two. Once again, those are third-person action games. Tower defense. Build up your defenses. Destroy the zombies. It is awesome. It's fun. The last two games can be played co-op with your family. You'll need separate consoles. Separate PCs if you're playing on PC. But on console, you can do it split screen. They're awesome games to play with your kids. Shoot some zombies. Have some fun. Why not?
Since the dawn of time, war has raged between the plants and the zombies. You must be...
Yeah, we get it.
Come on down to Neighborville. Come on down to Neighborville. And we know you will. Come down to Neighborville.
We got acorn, which is not corn. It could be corn, so let me see corn.
Corn, he's a cereal grain. And really good at popping with butter, it's insane.
Zombie, better watch out. Kicking down the door, trying to get in your house.
Wheeling through the hood on roller skates. Looking for brains all over the place.
Yeah, she's looking all over the place for your brain.
Watch her disappear while we sing the refrain. Ready, set,
go! Everybody sing the chorus.
Come on down to Neighborville.
Now just a zombie.
That zombie has a beautiful voice. That zombie is the king of pop. That zombie has a beautiful voice.
Peas shooting peas, hitting zombies in the knees. It's a battle in the streets, using photosynthesis. Punch a zombie in the teeth with supersonic speed. I need your mushroom please. Classic P's versus Z's. Now we're running through the trees. And we're crushing enemies and no one ever leaves. Pardon our language, don't mean to be crass. Our town's the best town, let's go kick some grass.
Come on down to Neighborville. Come on down to Neighborville. We love it here and we know you will. Come down to Neighborville. Come on down to Neighborville. Come on down to Neighborville. Come on down to Neighborville. That zombie has a beautiful voice.
And no Halloween list will be complete without the one, the only, Luigi's Mansion. Never forget that Nintendo made a horror game. That's right. Luigi's Mansion is a horror game, people. Don't forget it. Your kids are going to love it. It's Nintendo. Which child doesn't love a Nintendo game? Luigi's Mansion series is on the Switch. You can get it secondhand if you want it on the DS or the GameCube. It's awesome. It's wicked. It is the top tier horror game for kids in October. Pick it up. You won't be disappointed. Your kids will love it. If you pick up Luigi's Mansion 3, you can play 2-player co-op with them as well on Switch. It's amazing. It's awesome. Definitely check it out.
Luigi and friends are cordially invited to somewhere special. One strangely beautiful hotel. His brother Mario is at his side, and Her Highness is in attendance. With all the right company, what could possibly go wrong? Unfortunately for Luigi, this hotel is more than meets the eye. His friends have been captured. His old nemesis haunts him, and his only option is to run scared, unless he's braver than he thinks. Luigi's Mansion 3. Inside this towering hotel, you'll find floor after floor of oddities. One floor's covered in plants. Another conceals an indoor pyramid. A disco floor? What sort of hotel is this? We're just getting started. Did I mention the ghosts? Even the spookiest specters are no match for the Poltergust G00. The latest invention from Professor Egad inhales almost anything. Begin by flashing ghosts with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up. Puzzled? Then get some air, or pull something out of thin air. You'd be amazed what this thing can do. And this isn't even the half of it. Ah, the slam. Any ghosts you happen to be vacuuming can also be slammed for extra damage. Slam one ghost into another to help them move on. What joy, the suction shot. Simply aim and fire to latch onto a target. You'll make mincemeat of furniture, doors, and enemy shields. You never know what you'll suction next. Lastly, the burst. It emits a blast of air when you need it most, whether you're breaking up gangs of ghosts or boosting up into the air. Now say hello to Gooigi. He's a little green, but he's an expert at tasks like passing through metal fences or squishing into narrow pipes. Suffice it to say, Gooigi does what Luigi can't. No matter what tricks and traps come their way, they're in this together till the bitter end. Gooigi and water are one bad mix. If you're daring enough to walk the hotel alone, you can change between Luigi and Gooigi. Or you could always pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend to explore together. Some ghosts are bigger and bossier than others. King McFrights isn't afraid to joust right through poor Luigi. His face does not look ready for Captain Fishhook. At least DJ Phantasmagloria has a good attitude. Though, just look at Luigi run. What fun! In a fight to the death sort of way. Speaking of fun, welcome to the Scare Scraper. Up to 4 brave Nintendo Switch owners can team up here. There's something strange about these floors. Why, they keep changing. But if you split up into groups, you can cover more ground. You've no choice but to work together and beat those ghosts. Perhaps 4 Luigis have courage enough to accomplish the objectives on each floor before time runs out. Can you reach the top floor? Ah, yes. We're pleased to accommodate online play. As such, up to 8 players can cooperate from around the world. Are you Team Luigi or Team Gooigi? Either way, up to 8 competitors can face off on one system in Scream Park. Even Luigi deserves a little break sometimes, and these 3 diversions are just what he needs. Poor, scared Luigi. Even with Gooigi at his side, he's still in way over his head. Hopefully, he can keep it on his shoulders. Luigi's Mansion 3. Only on Nintendo Switch.
And that is my list of all the horror games, the kids' horror games that they can play in this spooky season. Is there any games that I missed off the list? Any games you think they should play? Any games you can think of? Which is your favorite on the list? Which are you going to pick up this season? The sales should happen about October as well, so you should be getting lots of horror games on discount. So you could pick them up then towards maybe about 20th of October. Maybe they'll go on sale. So yeah, go check out your favorite store. Pick up the games. You'll love it. I've been the Fire Thunder Zombie for Fire Gaming Channel. Remember, if it ain't Fire Thunder, it ain't gaming. Catch you laters.